Our top story tonight. Over the last month, several Congress leaders have been, big and small, have been leaving the party. Many of them making a beeline to the BJP. Two high-profile exits today jolted the Congress again. Its spokesperson on economic issues considered close to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Gourav Vallabh, and the expelled former MP Sanjay Nirupam left the grand old party just as the Lok Sabha election campaign is taking off. It leaves the question, is the Congress a sinking ship, which is why these people are leaving, or are many of them simply rank opportunists who are ditching the party in its troubled times? Our top focus tonight is on the state of India's major opposition party. Take a look.
आप सभी लोगों को सबसे पहले नमस्कार और जय श्री राम.
Two high-profile exits from the Congress on the same day. The grand old party sacked its North Indian face in Mumbai, Sanjay Nirupam, for indiscipline on Thursday. The former MP insists he had resigned hours ago. Nirupam was upset with his party for ceding to the Shiv Sena UBT the Mumbai Northwest Lok Sabha seat, where he planned to contest from.
सीट दी तब एक ऐसे व्यक्ति को बगैर कंसेंसस के शिवसेना की तरफ से पेश किया जा रहा है बतौर उम्मीदवार, जो खिचड़ी चोर है, जिसके ऊपर मतलब खिचड़ी घोटाले का आरोप है और जिसकी छानबीन ईडी के द्वारा हो रही है, और जिसके ऊपर यह भी आरोप है कि उसने चेक के द्वारा 1 करोड़ 60 लाख की रिश्वत ली है.
Nirupam claimed there were now 5 power centers within the Congress.
खासकर पिछले 5 वर्षों में जो डेवलपमेंट हुए हैं, साफ साफ दिखता है कि अलग अलग पावर सेंटर बन गए हैं, और वो सारे पावर सेंटर का अपने कॉकस हैं, उनकी अपनी लॉबी है, उनके अपने दरबारी हैं, और वो दरबारी आपस में ही लड़ते रहते हैं, एक दूसरे के खिलाफ तलवार चलाते रहते हैं. उसमें पार्टी के अंदर जो निर्दोष लोग हैं, जो निष्कलंक लोग हैं, उनके योग्यता मेरिट के ऊपर किसी को कोई विश्वास नहीं है.
While Nirupam has not revealed where he is headed to, his former party colleague and spokesperson Gourav Vallabh has made a safe landing in the BJP. Vallabh, who just 2 years ago helped Mallikarjun Kharge's campaign in the Congress presidential elections, in his resignation letter accused the party of targeting Sanatan Dharma and wealth creators.
If Congress party leaders and the alliance partners of Congress party are making anti-Sanatan statements, and if Congress party is silent, then you are giving your silent approval to what they are saying. So that is not acceptable to me. Number 2, Prabhu Shri Ram's Pran Pratishtha invitation, your refusal to attend, I can only say this is not crime, this is sin. Abusing wealth creators morning to evening, coming on TV, making press conference, is creating wealth or is generating profit, is crime in our country.
The big exits come a day after Olympic medalist Vijender Singh quit the Congress to join the BJP. The party has lost many leaders in the run-up to Lok Sabha elections. The Congress is looking like a sinking ship even before the election campaign hits top gear. Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining me now is another of our newsmakers, someone who's also switched from the Congress to the BJP. It's one-time very visible spokesperson, Professor Gourav Vallabh, joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Professor Vallabh. Your decision to quit the Congress, join the BJP has taken many people by surprise, given your strong stand against the BJP in the past. How do you explain your decision to suddenly overnight move from the Congress to the BJP?
Rajdeep ji, namaskar, and namaskar to all your viewers. Rajdeep ji, for last 3-4 months, I was sharing my concerns which I had written in my letter to all senior leaders of the Congress party, that if Congress party leaders and allies of Congress party are making anti-Sanatan statements, we can't give a silent approval to those statements. We can't silently accept those statements. Rajdeep ji, I told Congress party leaders again and again that not going in Pran Pratishtha of Bhagwan Shri Ram is something like committing a sin. And if you are not going in on that particular day, 3 months had passed, Rajdeep ji. From the day the Pran Pratishtha invitation were refused, from that day till now, I had never appeared for any TV interview. I had not done any TV show, Rajdeep ji, because I was trying to pursue them that this is not the right path. Anti-Sanatan things are not right path. Not going into Pran Pratishtha of Bhagwan Shri Ram is not the right path.
No, so
and last but not least, Rajdeep ji, you know I am a student of economics.
Go ahead.
You know I am the student of economics. Right now, what Congress party is doing, every day they are directly or indirectly criticizing the liberalization, privatization and globalization policies of P.V. Narasimha Rao Sahab and Dr. Manmohan Singh ji.
No, but let me stop you there.
Party should be proud of.
No, but let me stop you there.
Saying,
no, let me stop you for a moment, because the fact is the Congress party, at least under Rahul Gandhi, has been consistently attacking what they call crony capitalism. What you're now saying is an attack on P.V. Narasimha Rao and economic liberalization. The Rahul Gandhi says is an attack on crony capitalism. They have been doing it for years, not just in the last 3 months. You're saying the Congress has become anti-Sanatan. The fact is Rahul Gandhi's views in a way of between Hinduism and Hindutva have also been well known. Has Gourav Vallabh woken up to all of this only now that the Congress is suddenly, you're saying, against wealth creators or anti-Sanatan?
No, Rajdeep ji, when Congress party had refused to go for the Ram Mandir's Pran Pratishtha, it is only 3 months back. From that day I tried my best, Rajdeep ji. And second thing, Rajdeep ji, you can't abuse every wealth creator of the country. If Air India is purchased by any particular group, Congress party was against that. I tried not to criticize that, but Congress party, all leaders had criticized that. Why?
Are you against crony capitalism?
Are wrong, Rajdeep ji.
Are you against? No, but are you against crony capitalism? Rahul Gandhi claims he's against crony capitalism, not against capitalism.
Indirectly, Rajdeep ji, indirectly, what is happening? That every day Congress party is criticizing the wealth creators. Now, I don't want to name one or two, but there are 10 people I can name. Air India, who had purchased, Rajdeep ji, you are aware of. Had Congress party not issued press release against that? I tried to stop them, that every disinvestment is not wrong. Privatization, globalization, liberalization is Congress policy. Why you are making statements against Congress's own policy? What is happening, Rajdeep?
But you're supposed to be very close to Mallikarjun. Sir, you're supposed to be very close to Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress president. You campaigned aggressively for him during the elections 2 years ago for Congress presidentship. Did you raise all these issues with Mallikarjun Kharge? What did Mr. Kharge do? Or are you saying there are different power centers within the Congress, one which is aligned to the left and one which is more centrist? Honest answer.
Rajdeep ji, I can't give you the honest answer because I am bounded by the ethics of my style of functioning. The people with whom I had worked, I can't say that they are bad, abusive. They were not in sync with my idea of India or Bharat. So I left. So
all these years, it was fine. No, but you will be, sir, it is one thing to be critical of the Congress. It is another thing to join the BJP the very next day. That's what people are saying. It's one thing for you to have your own belief that the Congress has deviated from its part, but then to join the BJP, a party which you've attacked. I just want you to hear one thing. Sir, just a minute, Professor Saab. There is a bite I want you to, my producer, to play. I want you to listen and I want to understand how you have shifted. Just for a moment, sir. Please.
संसद से लेके सड़क तक कौन लड़ रहा है? राहुल गांधी जी के नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस पार्टी, खरगे साहब जी के नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस पार्टी संसद में खड़ी होकर पूछती है कि मोदी जी, अडानी से आपका क्या रिश्ता है? खरगे साहब के, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष के भाषण को, उनके स्टेटमेंट को हटा दिया जाता है। राहुल गांधी जी के सवालों को हटा दिया जाता है। अरे सवाल तो हटा दोगे, पर हिंदुस्तान का हर व्यक्ति ये पूछ रहा है कि ये 609 से दूसरे नंबर तक का जो गणित है, ये प्रभु एक दिन लेक्चर दो ना मन की बात में, ताकि देश का हर युवा इसी रफ्तार से बढ़ जाए। एक दो लेक्चर। और अगर आप
उस दिन गेस्ट फैकल्टी को बुलाना चाहो मन की बात में तो अडानी जी को बुलाओ.
Sir, this was exactly a year ago. Please explain your shift now.
Okay. I am glad, Rajdeep ji, that you had done this recording and you had played in front of your viewers. I am asking, when this anti-Sanatan things had started, only 1 year back? When the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha invitation was refused, only 4 months back? I tried, Rajdeep ji. It is not that I had not shared my concerns with the leaders of the Congress party. And when you are asking me to whom you had shared, I had shared with each and every senior leader.
But there you are attacking the Congress on Adani. Sir, there you are attacking the BJP on Adani. Sir, there you are attacking the BJP on Adani. Now you joined the BJP.
Coming, sir.
Yes.
Coming, sir.
Yes.
Now, when you are abusing all wealth creators, when you are questioning all wealth creators, Rajdeep ji, then how you are going to support the liberalization, privatization, globalization policies of 1991 and 1992 of P.V. Narasimha Raw's government, of Dr. Manmohan Singh's finance minister's tenure? I can't criticize them. I can't criticize every wealth creator.
Sir,
I gave you an
point.
example,
Sir,
Rajdeep ji. Are you having the answer to this question?
Sir, you gave a good example. Sir, you gave the example of Air India. Sir, you gave the example of Air India, but there in that press conference, you are attacking the BJP, claiming that it is a party of cronies. You are attacking in that particular bite, you are attacking the same party that you've joined.
Rajdeep ji, I am coming to that. I'm coming to that. There is something called as mandatory condition and there is something called as desirable conditions. Anything against the development of the country is mandatory condition for me. Anything against the dharma and my Sanatan is mandatory condition for me. If you are going to question my mandatory condition, that is unpardonable, unnegotiable, and I can't stand for a second when these things on questions were raised on my mandatory conditions. So I shared my concerns with everyone, Rajdeep ji. It is not
Gourav Vallabh, for years the Congress under Rahul Gandhi has, sir, I take your point. Sir, 1 minute. You've contested 2 elections, one in Jharkhand, one in Rajasthan. Sir, the Congress under Rahul Gandhi was anti-Hindutva, anti-cronyism. You have now shifted to the party which is pro-Hindutva and which you are saying is pro-industry. I ask you this. It's one thing to criticize the Congress, but what were you doing for the last several years? Rahul Gandhi has not changed. Gourav Vallabh has changed.
I can't tolerate the refusal of not attending Pran Pratishtha.
Okay.
And from that day, Rajdeep ji, had you seen me on your debates for last 4 months, I am asking you. I was very vocal and I love to participate in your debates, in your shows. Had you seen me? Had you seen any press conference by me in last 4 months? In last 4 months, the anti-Sanatan statements were coming from the Congress party leaders and the allies of the Congress party. I told that we have to react to that. But I can't be a Mukh Darshak, na? I can't be a silent observer. I had not changed, Rajdeep ji. For 4 months, I went to every senior leader house, shared my concerns, but they had not given any good hearing to my thoughts. So I'm sorry.
What did those leaders say?
No, Rajdeep ji, certain things, as I told you, certain things, Rajdeep ji, I told you, I had worked with Congress party. I can't share. There is some ethics is still left with me, and I love to continue with that. I don't want to name the people that what is said by X and what is said by Y. All of them had refused to act on my advices. I can say.
Can I ask you therefore in conclusion, it is one thing for you to say, and I repeat this again, it is one thing for you to say you believe that the Congress made a mistake not attending the Pran Pratishtha, you believe it's against your Sanatan Dharma, they've become anti-Sanatan, that's your right. Then to go to the BJP suddenly, a party that you have been so critical of, its economic policies, its political ideology for the last 10 years, or for the last 5 years at least, now suddenly you've gone and joined them overnight. Then you are accused of being an opportunist, a political climber, going with the jahan Ukta Suraj ja raha, you're going with it.
Again, Rajdeep ji, you are wrong. I joined Congress party when Congress party had 42 MPs in the House. I joined at that point of time. I had not joined BJP that I am having cases against me. I am clean. And I am proud of that. I am a teacher. I always listen from my core of my heart. उगता सूरज वगैरह, अगर उगता सूरज में जाना होता तो 42 सांसद वाली पार्टी कोई ज्वाइन करता क्या? I am asking you, Rajdeep ji. Can you answer this question? Can you rebut this argument? I can't tolerate anything against Sanatan. I can't tolerate anything against the development of the country. If there is Prime Minister Modi saying that by 2047 we are going to be a developed nation, I want to contribute in that, and every political party, irrespective of their ideology, and all workers of all political parties should strive to this mission.
So do you regret all the remarks you made against
by 2047?
So do you regret all the remarks you made against Prime Minister Modi in the past? Do you regret it?
As I told you, there are some things which are uncompromisable, unnegotiable. There can't be any discussion on that. And Dharma, Sanatan, economic issues are unnegotiable and unpardonable for me. I can't have iota of deviation on that. That is the issue which I want to present in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Professor Vallabh. Good to see you back on TV, albeit in a very different garb. I can see that even your kurta color has changed as a result. So you are clearly moving with in a particular direction.
Rajdeep ji, this shirt, Rajdeep ji, this shirt and this kurta I had used many times in your TV shows.
Okay, so you claim that your clothes have not changed, only your political party has now changed. Gourav Vallabh, good to have you on the show. Thank you very much. So what explains then this exodus from the Congress? Is it opportunism at election time or a fear factor, as some are call it? What is the disquiet in the Congress? Is it over Hindutva post the Pran Pratishtha and the Ram Mandir? As the Congress, as some are, its critics are accusing it, becoming the new left rather than a centrist party. Some of the questions I will pose now to Supriya Srinath, the Congress's spokesperson, Sanjay Jha, political analyst, but he's here also, dare I say, as a spokesperson, once suspended from the Congress, and Syed Zafar Islam, the BJP spokesperson. I want to go to Supriya Srinath first. Supriya Srinath, I want to ask you this question very directly. When one after the other, several high-profile Congress netas, people who've spoken out openly against the BJP and Prime Minister Modi joined them, are you going to call it opportunism, or is it time for the Congress to introspect that something is going wrong and therefore they need to course correct?
Thanks very much for having me on your show, Rajdeep. And I don't want to start on a bitter note. I think I would like to wish everyone all the very best as they take their political journeys forward, whether it is with us or against us. But I have a very pointed, very strong point of view on this. And I hope you will not intervene me. That's the only time I'm asking you. This evening, don't intervene me, because there are some things that need to be said. I heard the 15-minute long interview that my once dear colleague, Gourav Vallabh, just gave you. Gourav Vallabh could not answer a simple question. Why did he choose to say that Mr. Adani was pumped up by the BJP as he went to rise to number 2 in the Richie Rich club of this world? Gourav Vallabh says he's a student of economics. I don't want to give him the importance that he clearly doesn't deserve, but I will ask you, as a student of economics, whether you're with the Congress, against the Congress, with the BJP, with anybody else, what are the most glaring economic issues of our times? The joblessness. The World Bank saying we are turning a demographic dividend into disaster. Joblessness, high prices, income inequality. The fact that you are telling 20% of this country to live on merely 46 rupees a day. As a student or no student of economics, to me that is what is important. And for that, the ruling party is responsible. Somebody that he has chosen to go and join. I have one thing to say here, and I will say it with honesty. I usually don't bring personal conversations and personal anecdotes, but I'm tempted to do that this evening. Rajdeep, I've been with the Congress. I'm one of their spokespersons who appears on television debates every day. I address the press. I go for media events. I interact a lot with media. Not once, and I say this with my hand on my heart, not once has any Congress leader, big, small, tall, short, doesn't matter, ever told me to speak against Sanatan. If anything, I was a part of the UPCC committee team that went to the Ram temple on the 17th of January. I was encouraged. I'm a part of the CWC. Conversations there were, it is absolutely your choice if you want to go. We will go at an appropriate time. And I will say one thing to you. I usually don't want to bring personal anecdotes here, but I will say one thing to you. I'm a practicing Hindu, but I did not know as much about Lord Shiva as I got to know from my leader Rahul Gandhi, who told me so much about Shiva, which was such an eye-opener. I have seen Priyanka Gandhi fast through Navratras, and she once told me when I was on a campaign with her, one second, that she's been doing this ever since she was 8 years old. So are you telling me just because it suits your political purpose, don't bring Sanatan into this? Feel free to go. And I will say one thing, for everybody who leaves the Congress, people who have defended the Congress and joins the BJP, the writing is on the wall. It tells us, and it tells me for sure, you were never ideologically bent with the Congress, you were never ideologically inclined with the Congress. You
Can I stop you to ask you though?
No,
ma'am, I've let you.
Rank opportunists are making.
Okay, you're calling them rank. Ma'am, you're calling them rank opportunists, but I want a direct answer to the direct question. When you spoke about Sanatan, you said Rahul Gandhi knows more about Shiva, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra speaks about Navratra. Fair enough. The point that Gourav Vallabh and many others, he's not the first, who's raised the issue of the Congress boycotting the Pran Pratishtha and not even go, and neither Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi Vadra subsequently have gone to take darshan at the Ram Mandir or Mallikarjun Kharge. All of this, according to Gourav Vallabh, has, in his view, created the sense that the Congress is anti-Sanatan or made a mistake. Do you concede in some way that purely in terms of optics, you've given the likes of Gourav Vallabh a reason to go and embrace the BJP, saying we are Ram Bhaks. We've gone because the Congress should not have boycotted the Pran Pratishtha. Your response?
The likes of Gourav Vallabh need no reason because they are rank opportunists. I will say something to you because I don't want to ever make it bitter with an ex-colleague. But I'm asking you a question. When was the last time this gentleman appeared through the economic turmoil that this government should have been pinned down on for a television debate? For somebody who thinks he's too big for TV debates, doesn't want to defend the Congress, go and track his timeline. When was the last time he defended the Congress on anything? And I will say one thing, Rajdeep, a question that you did not ask him, a question that must be raised. There are thousands of Congress volunteers, Congress workers out there who toil very hard, but never end up with an election ticket, and my heart goes out to them. This particular man got a ticket to contest not from one, but 2 states. Somebody who was given his due. So it's very fashionable, and it's absolutely all right for him to make the ideological somersault today and say that he's hurt by Sanatan. I can imagine people who can be miffed. I can imagine people who may have our differences. I can imagine people who opt out or who go and join like-minded parties. But when you leave the Congress to join the BJP, you have absolutely no moral standing, moral compass or reason to call out the Congress because the ideological somersault proves that you were never with us. And ideologically compromised people like that, I'm better off without them because they are nothing but cowards who at the first opportunity will go for the door, rank opportunists.
Okay, those are very strong words that you've used. I've allowed you to have your say because I allowed Gourav also to have his say. But Syed Zafar Islam is with us. He too was briefly in the Congress, joined the BJP. Sanjay Jha was suspended by the Congress and is still not, his suspension has still not been revoked, but says he's a congressman at heart. But Syed Zafar Islam, it's according to Supriya Srinath, it's one thing for someone to have differences with the Congress, opt out, leave the party, to join the BJP, which is ideologically, according to a completely different, suggests an element of opportunism about all else, what I call the Ukta Surat syndrome. Because it's the rising sun, you're going along with it, it offers you career opportunities. Your response as someone who also made that switch?
First of all, let me clarify, Rajdeep, I don't know from where you got this, that I have switched from Congress to BJP. I have never joined any other party other than BJP. It's a,
no, you were briefly, you yourself have, no sir, you yourself have, you yourself have told me that you've gone to the Congress.
Let me just complete.
You were part of the war.
Let me just complete. No.
Yes.
No. War room. I went. I took 2 weeks, 3 weeks while I was in the bank. I took 2-3 weeks off and went to understand the political system. And that time I went to war room to understand. Yes, I did. I mean, I'm not shying away from knowing sharing the fact. But has anybody told you that I have joined? I have not joined any party. First time I plunged after resigning from the bank was the Bharatiya Janata Party. So I just wanted to correct the record. And everyone knows that what I'm telling you is the truth. So second thing which you said, that today Gourav Vallabh joined, tomorrow somebody else will join, day after tomorrow somebody else will join. Congress ranks and file will realize later that their approach to politics, approach to the country, to approach to people is something which is not being appreciated by the country as a whole. That is why a seasoned leader who have spent 40 years in Congress are deserting them. A leader who has been extremely vocal against us are leaving because he's miffed. He's miffed and he has stated there is, and he's not the only exceptions. There are many who have left, there are many who will be leaving, there are many who are standing on the queue to leave Congress party and looking for the opportunity to join. I know for the fact that many people who are looking for an opportunity to get into BJP. And why? The reason you have to understand, besides the astha they have, besides the ideology they have, it is, let's park it for a moment, because
one minute. No, Mr. Islam.
I'm not contesting on that.
Mr. Islam. Mr. Islam, 1 minute. No, 1 minute, Mr. Islam. The fact is that these same people attacked Prime Minister Modi, they attacked the BJP, and today you are embracing them. I mean, doesn't it trouble you at all that these are people who could be fair weather one day with... No, does that not trouble you? Or all doors are open? Everyone is welcome today, as long as they join the BJP now.
So, let me tell you candidly one thing. When you enter into politics, I mean, I don't know anybody who enters into politics for anything other than serving the people. But when you don't get the opportunity, there are two types. One is serving the people. One is, of course, to enjoy the lifestyle. I mean, those who come to BJP knowing fully well that you have to serve the people. You have to serve the nation. You have to be part of the nation-building exercise. You cannot be seen as somebody who is enjoying the life just because being in a political party. It is something which is not being appreciated in Bharatiya Janata Party. It will never be appreciated.
1 minute, Supriya.
Because onus is on you to serve. And once that you have been given once you are part of the BJP,
you're saying people are joining the BJP to serve. Okay, you're saying that here to primary responsibility in nation building. No, just a minute.
Let me just
complete. You made your point. You made your point.
Just 2 seconds more.
Okay.
20 seconds more. 20 seconds I would have completed by now. So all I'm saying, but when they have this situation, when encounter this situation, that you have to serve the people or you have to serve the family. For somebody in Bharatiya Janata Party, everybody is nation first.
Can I please make
family doesn't exist. It is nation first. When the family is first for everyone in the Congress party, then somebody whose heart is aching because they are not able to serve the people, only to be a sycophant in Congress party, to be
Can I please come
close to the family.
Sir, you made your point. Mr. Zafar Islam, I've given you lots of time. Mr. Zafar Islam, you made the point now twice. You made the point that the Congress people are serving a family, you're serving the nation, you're claiming. Ma'am, I will come back to you. We've got enough time. Ma'am, we've got enough time. Let's give everyone... No, ma'am. Sanjay Jha has not even spoken once. I will come back to you. Sanjay Jha, you're smiling when you heard... No, sir, I will come back to you. No, I will come back to you. I am coming back. Sanjay Jha, you've been smiling when you heard Zafar Islam. What's the point you want to make?
Rajdeep, because I live in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Zafar made the point about public service. I was actually thinking of Ajit Pawar, the cases being dropped, a great case in public service, apparently. Praful Patel, cases dropped, apparently great public service on the way. Naveen Jindal, cases dropped, public service. Narayan Rane. I mean, it's a very embarrassing laundry list of, public service professionals that the BJP is clearly serenading. But, the truth, Rajdeep, we need to, this is a very, mature debate. Let us accept it. Ideological fidelity in India is a misnomer. I mean, have you noticed every time somebody leaves a party and joins the BJP or any other party, it's a celebratory event, right? There's a photo op, the people are giving bouquets, there is a press release out. It's a moment of homecoming. It's a celebration. Can you see all these cakes and biscuits being celebrated? So the new normal is the new, Amit Shah's Operation Lotus, the MLA stock exchange. Let's trade people. The guy goes short, sometimes he goes long. The truth is that in India, we have to accept the reality that politics has become brutally transactional. Now, I'm not going to repeat what you and I already know, the threat of ED, CBI, etc.
No, but Gourav Vallabh had no ED, CBI. No, Sanjay,
so
Gourav Vallabh had no ED, CBI cases. So can we term everyone that who's joining the BJP is joining because of ED, CBI? Why not also introspect and accept something is wrong with the Congress?
Yeah, here are 2 points, though. When you look at Vallabh or when you look at Sanjay Nirupam, who happens to be a very dear friend, there are 2 aspects to when people leave. Number one, in my opinion, if you are a truly committed public service politician, you should never leave a party, and especially when the party is going through a hard time. And I'm being very frank here. I'm not trying to do a TV commercial of myself, but I haven't left the Congress. I had some problems with the leadership, and I have no intention of ever leaving the Congress. I'm making a public statement on your channel. No matter what happens, if Congress goes down to 0 seats, I will still hang around for the party because I joined it in 2004 when it was written off. I remember I joined the pre-India shining time, unofficially, of course. But there are 2 points on the Vallabh and the Sanjay Nirupam leaving. Number one is that organizationally, the Congress ought to do much better. I'll agree with you. That, when people leave you, political organizations are made by the people. We are not an abstract entity. We are not just a concrete structure, bricks and mortar. It's not just 24 Akbar Road. It's made up of Supriya and Pawan and Jairam, and these people make the party. So whenever somebody leaves, you got to take it very seriously, and you should actually try and hold them back.
Your second point, very quickly.
My second point. The second point is, Rajdeep, frankly, I mean, I laugh when people tell me you're an oddball in Indian politics because you haven't left it. I don't think so. I think it should be the norm. What is your personal value judgment? What is your morality? How is it that Gourav, as an example, he happens to be somebody whom I know. In fact, he and I come from XLRI, the same business school. I'm astonished that here is a gentleman who fought elections on a Congress ticket not long ago in Rajasthan and in Jharkhand. A young guy got a great opportunity. Why would someone who was actually critical of the BJP join the BJP? Because I think BJP and Congress are ideological extremes. There is nothing compatible between these 2 parties.
I've taken your point.
Hypocritical.
You find what he's done hypocritical. I just want to Supriya Shinde. Now I'll give you time. But first, let me put out all these graphics, the high-profile exits from your party. And I want you to try and explain them to me. Take a look at all the high-profile exits in the last 2 months, since the Pran Pratishtha. Ashok Chavan has left your party. He's joined the BJP. He has, of course, the Adarsh case hanging over him. Naveen Jindal, former MP, joined the BJP. The BJP once accused him in the Colgate scam. Sanjay Nirupam, former MP, he's not getting a ticket from Mumbai Northwest. We believe he could be heading to Shinde Sena or the BJP. Milind Deora, former MP, joined the Shiv Sena. Now there are no ED or CBI cases against him, but he's joined the Shiv Sena Shinde group. Maybe he saw that as his way forward. Gourav Vallabh, some would say, saw it also as a way forward, joined BJP. Vijender Singh, Olympic medalist, till a few days ago was retweeting Rahul Gandhi furiously, joined the BJP. Geeta Koda, former Jharkhand MP, has joined the BJP. Rajendra Lal and Lalchand Kataria, former Rajasthan ministers, have joined the BJP. Lots of people in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, like Suresh Pachori in Madhya Pradesh, have joined BJP. Narayan Rathwa, Rajya Sabha from Gujarat, has joined the BJP. From Tamil Nadu, Vijay Dharni has joined, MLA has joined the BJP. Anil Antony, son of A.K. Antony, has joined the BJP. Predneet Kaur, wife of Amrinder Singh, has followed her husband, joined BJP. Ravneet Singh Bittu, Punjab MP, joined the BJP because in Ludhiana, he doesn't want to be pitted against the AAP, a party he criticizes. So, are you seeing a pattern, Supriya Shinde? Is it that the Congress is organizationally weak? There are problems. Many of them say their leadership doesn't communicate to them. They have no access to the leadership, especially to the Gandhi family, makes life difficult for them. Congress has no HR policy in place that values its people. Your answer.
I have two things to say to you, and I'm not trying to flatter my friend Sanjay Jha here. I have huge differences with him on multiple things. But there is one thing I respect Sanjay Jha for. The fact that he is ideologically entrenched in what the Congress stands for. All of these people that you named, and the reason why I call some of my colleagues from the communication department particularly rank opportunists is because they did not even have a mass base. We still made big leaders out of them. You know, all of us become sort of celebrities because we are constantly on TV debates, we're doing press conferences, people get to know us. They were given tickets. What did they make of this? At the first given opportunity, if you can make the ideological somersault, I have zero zilch respect for you. And Rajdeep, because you rattled a long list here, I will answer your direct question on man management in just a while. Rahul Kaswa, sitting MP. Ajay Nishad, sitting MP. Brijendra Singh, sitting MP. These are all sitting BJP MPs. Multiple time MPs. Dharamveer Gandhi, Ram Tamal Chaudhary. Multiple names that I can
Supriya
say.
Shine, those who are being denied tickets by the BJP are coming to you. There's a difference. Those who are denied tickets from the BJP are coming to you. Here people are leaving you for a variety of other reasons.
Let me finish.
Yes.
No. Those who are, all of these people are going to win the next election. All of these people will win elections 2024. I can give it to you in writing. And the reason why this is happening is because a lot of people realize that the BJP is being run by 1.5 people. And that's not how democracy can function. That's not how democracy can run. I will answer your direct question now. Who says they don't have access? Gourav Vallabh was one of the few people who campaigned with our president. He resigned from the position of the official spokesperson, campaigned with our president. You telling me he doesn't have access to the president or his office? You are telling me somebody like Sanjay Nirupam doesn't have access and, a direct
most
line
of
the
them,
leadership?
most of them,
All
when
of
they
them
leave
do.
the
Just
party,
like
complain about
and
the way Casey... Ma'am, I want to be now direct, cut the chase. Many of them blame K.C. Venugopal. They say he doesn't have control over the organization. He makes us... today Sanjay Nirupam said it, others have been saying it. Is the Congress willing to introspect? I concede that there are opportunists out there. But you can't accuse everyone of being an opportunist. Some people are genuinely dismayed with the direction your party is taking or the individuals who run your party. Mallikarjun Kharge apparently is not even given the power he deserves or the respect he deserves.
This last sentence of yours cannot be farthest from the truth, and now please don't intervene because your question was as long as an answer that I'm now going to give. Mallikarjun Kharge is the elected president of the Congress party. Mallikarjun Kharge has absolute freedom to take the decisions that he does. The fact that he may consult leadership is something that anybody in a democratic party should do. If I, Supriya Srinath, who's been with the Congress for 6 years, and of course I have my father was a congressman, if I can put my hand on my heart and say it is extremely democratic, I have a voice in the room, I have a voice, a seat on the table, how can some of these people who've been with us much longer say they don't? And quite frankly, the fact that most of these guys have issues when they leave. My bigger issue here, Rajdeep, is if you think there is something wrong in a party that you call your ideological home, if you think there is something wrong with the way it's functioning, sit there and correct it. I find something's wrong, I raise my voice.
They're saying there is they're saying the party has veered. 1 minute. Ma'am, you make a good point. Ma'am, you make a good point. Just a minute. They say that that the party has veered so far to the left, and people around Rahul Gandhi have taken the party so far to the left that anyone who has an alternate view, whether it's on industry, whether it's on religion, is immediately demonized. From a big tent party that accommodated people, now you are a party that singles out anyone who has a critical word on these issues. That's the reality.
Name one person who has been singled out for having a different view. There are people who survived in this party despite calling our leadership names for years.
Rajdeep, can I just come in, please?
For years on end. It was only
let me respond.
1 minute, sir. It's the Congress. We are questioning the Congress.
No, you cannot come in now. I am still talking. I will make one important point here. while you are leaving, you can blame a K.C. Venugopal, you can blame a Rahul Gandhi, you can blame a Mallikarjun Kharge, you can blame anybody under the sun because you are choosing to leave. But I have one question from you this evening, Rajdeep. You are a cricket fan. If you are a CSK fan, however miffed you may be with the CSK, will you go and start cheering for Mumbai Indians on an RCB? No, you won't. You will criticize CSK. You will say 10 things about CSK, but you're not going to make that shift. The reason you make that ideological shift is because you are willing to be ideologically compromised. And perhaps some of these people don't have an ideology that they want to adhere to. And I'm saying this in no uncertain terms. They perhaps don't have an ideology that politicians should be known for. My ideology in politics is the Congress ideology. I will die, and I'm saying this on national TV, over my dead body will I ever join forces with the BJP. Never ever. Because I strongly oppose everything that they stand for. I have no personal animosity with the BJP, but I absolutely abhor the politics that they stand for.
Okay, very, very strong words that are being used. Syed Zafar Islam, let me just, try and calm the temperatures by putting facts on the table. So the facts on the table are that Ashok Chavan, who you all accused in Adarsh, called him most corrupt CM of Maharashtra, is now with you. You accused Naveen Jindal in the Colgate scam. He's now your candidate from Kurukshetra. There are a number of such individuals who, when they were in the Congress, were accused of corruption, of all other kinds of crimes. And now suddenly they're doodh se dhula. The point that Sanjay Jha also made. It's one thing, sir, to say that you're into nation building, but you're also into winnability. This is the new BJP. Are you worried about it that or is it that at election time nothing matters? There I can see you garlanding Mr. Jindal.
Not at all. Not at all, Rajdeep. Let me tell you a few things which is important for everyone to know, or particularly the political party should know. That a political party cannot function if you have only people who are sitting like a Venugopal types. You need Karyakarta also. You need Karyakarta, but Congress has lost Karyakarta, the base of Karyakarta. They have no Karyakartas. Very few Karyakartas, and a party which has no Karyakarta, only intellectuals.
Supriya Shine, that's unfair. That's unfair.
Please.
But Zafar Islam, you didn't answer my question. My question is, sir, forget Karyakartas. Sir, forget Congress's problem. Are you happy to take on people whom you called corrupt? Is this the party that you think is a party into nation building, or is it a party into opportunism? You want to win an election at all costs. Koi bhi chalega.
No, not at all. Nahin. In fact, those who, there may be case against anyone. We may have spoken about it. But the fact that nobody has been convicted, as long as if the independent agency is running the case, they are pursuing the case. If Congress party is extremely convinced about somebody that he is really corrupt, they should expel him from the party. We will not touch him.
So this is the new
Anybody
rule.
who has been expelled from the party
unless
on
they are
the
convicted,
ground of
you are happy
corruption.
to...
Just a second. Let me
corruption,
complete.
unless they are convicted, you are happy to take them.
All I'm saying,
unless they are convicted, they are happy to take them. Let me tell you, Janardhan Reddy has also been embraced by you, and he's been convicted in the past.
All I'm saying that if somebody like you must hear the Congress senior leader Sanjay Nirupam. Till this morning he was a senior leader. Now I don't know where he is going, but at least he's spoken. He has given full color of Congress party. There are 5 separate groups within the Congress who are trying to overrule each other. Is this the way party functions?
Okay, so that's the Congress's problem. Sir, I will ask...
Whatever they may say, but the fact that Sonia Gandhi should stop.
Okay, the questions I will ask the Congress are to be asked the Congress. You haven't answered my... Okay, producer, let's come to Sanjay Jha, who's quietly listening. Sanjay Jha, I want a quick intervention on this. You said that there is no ideological fidelity in politics anymore. Where does that leave, though, parties like the Congress, who were not as perhaps ideologically strong as the BJP? All said and done, Even when the BJP was 2 seats in 1984, very few people left the BJP in droves. The moment the Congress is out of power for a decade, people are leaving the Congress. Is the Congress ideologically weak? Is the Congress, as is being suggested by Zafar Islam, a party where the family controls it? When you have such family control and you're not in power, then the power party disintegrates. There is a problem.
Yeah. Rajdeep, I think a very pertinent question. The Congress is a centrist party, and a centrist party has a tough job in articulating its ideology if it is not really clear and has an objective to get the message out as aggressively as possible. Because you are actually not communal. You're not playing caste politics. You're supposed to be a big tent party. I think the Congress's biggest problem has been not attacking the BJP when accused of minority appeasement with data, not challenging this pseudo-secularism thing, and being, actually allowing the BJP to get away with blue murder because it has not contested it on issues that the BJP has raised, which are usually polarizing. But here are two interesting points, Rajdeep. Mr. Modi went to town talking about Congress Mukt Bharat. What an irony of life that today BJP has become so Congress heavy. And there's a joke going on in town that is the BJP now the Congress B team because it is actually having more Congress leaders than ever before. The second point I will take off from what Supriya mentioned about the IPL. The truth is that Indian politics has become like the IPL. You buy people, you create a new, team, you again sell them up. And clearly there is no affinity and loyalty left, which is a tragedy of Indian politics. I'm glad both Supriya and I have publicly made a statement. I don't care what happens in the future. But if you believe in what you stand, your political philosophy should never be compromised.
Okay. Unfortunately, the truth of the matter is politics in this country across the board is getting increasingly de-ideologized. Politics is about opportunity. It's about power. And perhaps there are those who actually feel that the Congress has drifted away from some of its core ideals. The likes of Gourav Vallabh feel that way. The question, of course, would be, do you then go into a party that you have criticized so aggressively for so long? And that then leaves questions over morality.
I hope Gourav Vallabh will be able... Rajdeep,
yes,
I hope Gourav Vallabh will be able to tell Mr. Modi and Mr. Patra the number of zeros they are in 5 trillion now. Now that he has made the ideological somersault, I hope he'll be able to
can I respond to this?
Number of zeros.
Yes, maybe I'll get Mr. Patra. Maybe I'll get Mr. Patra and Gourav Vallabh on a program together. Yes, but 10 seconds.
No, let me respond.
Yes, Zayed Zafar sir, 10 seconds. Yeah, respond with 10 seconds.
I have to say, Zafar.
Yes, go ahead.
At least he realized what does
कराएंगे.
zero mean and who was zero.
आपको भी count कराएंगे, घबराइए मत.
So he came back exactly.
We must move on now. Thank you all very much for joining me. It's been educative. I know there are viewers out there who say, why do TV channels spend so much of time criticizing the opposition, ask the questions of the party in power? I promise you, on this show we ask questions of the party in power. But today's top story was on what's happening in the opposition, and therefore we will ask all the tough questions to them. India needs a strong opposition, a vibrant opposition, and therefore one must hope that the Congress is able to get its act together. Whether it's a sinking ship or not, we'll know in the next few months. Let's give you a quick look at what else is making the headlines at the moment on the election trail. Smriti Irani was in Rahul Gandhi's bastion of Wayanad, campaigning there for the BJP Wayanad candidate and state Kerala President K. Surendran. Typically, she launched an attack on Rahul Gandhi, saying Rahul Gandhi had betrayed Amethi, now was cheating people of Wayanad. The BJP has taken on also Congress Neta Randeep Surjewala's sexist slur. Surjewala was heard on tape insulting the BJP's Mathura MP Hema Malini in a derogatory manner. However, Surjewala later clarified, claiming that the video had been edited and had been fabricated. The woes in Maharashtra for the MVA, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, continue. The Sangli and Bhiwandi seats remain big sticking points. Uddhav Sena and Congress both wanting to contest from Sangli. NCP and Congress at loggerheads over the Bhiwandi seat. In an exclusive interview to India Today, actor and BJP candidate from Mandi, Kangana Ranaut, ended up targeting Rahul Gandhi, calling him a victim of his own mother. Pappu Yadav filed his nomination from Purnia seat today for the upcoming 2024 Lok Sabha elections. He will contest as an independent, saying though that the Congress is still his family.